and welcome to Raised Allotment. Been working on the tunnel this week, very limited time as holiday season's always busy for me, but here's a quick update on the tunnel. So an update on my Polytunnel. This is 10th of May and progress is going good. So here's a quick update on the Polytunnel. Only had this one since the 1st of March, so a bit of a change since then. Just trying to get organised really. So on the left here we've got a water butt for water, and then the table inside, the bench made out of old display stand from garden centre skip, and 1 or 2 watering cans. And then we have some tumbling tubs. This one's a tomato tumbler. And then this one is a tumbling tom, using the old compost bags and making use of what we can do on the plot. So this is the new tomato bed. On the left hand side we have the Gardener's Delight, and on the right hand side we have Allotment. These were all grown by seed from home and brought up here. And yesterday I built this stand so I can drop the strings down, because I could not figure out how to grow the tomatoes tall. These are my Allocantes that are left over, and these are the ones that were in the pots. The right hand side is all on trays, as this bed had this horticultural thing underneath, but all the underneath is all branches and twigs, so I can't plant in it. So I've took away a lot of these twigs and then added the trays on top, and they're not doing too bad. Looking back up the trellis from the other direction, you can see the frame that I made using just wood that's on the plot. Nothing special, nothing brought. And I've just put some marigolds in. These were from the range. £2 for a tray of 8, 10. So that's not too bad. The strawberries in the Polytunnel had 6 baskets. These baskets were given free from a nursery that was clearing the pots, and I didn't have any bags or anything, so I've just stuck the straw in here. I had 6 of these pots, and 4 were inside this Polytunnel and 2 are outside against my shed, and the 4 that were inside the tunnel have fruited, and I even got a red fruit coming now. So I made a little seating area at the back. I took away the big picnic chair that was in the back, made a little table and a chair, and I put this trellis up the side. I have originally put some grapes beside either side of the door, but I've been told now that this trellis will not hold the grapes, and the grapes should also be into the ground. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with those. I might have to put them in the side, maybe grow them up the support bar at the side here. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, in the corner there is my cucumbers. I really need to find out how to trail these. And they may even go up beside the trellis there. That might even be a good idea. Here's another one. This is Hapill. Can probably do with the water. Dry as old bones. And along the edge here, I've got my gutter peas. These were normally balanced on my chair, but as I'm sitting on my chair, I've balanced them along here. So this is the grapevine. These were £1 from B&Q. You see they're shooting up shoots quite quick, but I really don't know what to do with them now. And the one on across this side as well also. The cucumbers, there's 2 cucumbers there. These ones are Emily, and then across there are 4 more Telegraph. And then the rest of the space on the bed on the right, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I've got a feeling I might put some sweet corn in here, but the field next to me is full of sweet corn, so maybe I'm not quite sure. Any other ideas? What else can I put in here? Quite a full garden as it is, but it'd be interesting. And I also don't know how to trellis these cucumbers, as my polytunnel has not got any top bars, just one single bar, and these bars are attached to the plastic, so I can't even put anything behind there. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for these. On the table is the remaining what I've got left. So there's some cauliflowers and my chilies. Not sure when the chilies should go, maybe they should go into the bed alongside here. Got some spare tomatoes, there's some hollyhock, and I've also planted some parsnips in the big root trainer at the end. There's also peas and beetroot in the trays. Just a quick look, these are some randoms that were in the skip. So they're in the water bath, getting a bit of a soak. May recover, may not. These are the Wyville £1 flowers. One of those didn't survive, 3 of them did, 2 looking a bit dodgy. And these are the petunias from B&Q at 50p each. Can't go wrong. Runner beans. Not sure what's happened to these. They've all gone brown. Not sure whether it's been too cold up here in the evenings, in the mornings. But my plot neighbour, she's stuck in exactly the same ones. Hers are doing well. Quick look at my neighbours. Her beans, exactly the same bean, exactly the same packet. Doing so much better. Don't know what's wrong with mine. Bit odd that, isn't it? Any ideas? If anybody goes to the range, they're selling this Avalon Value Multi-Purpose Compost. Excuse the bag, it's upside down. The only reason this is open upside down is because they sell the split bags for half price. Normally this bag is £3.99 and it's on offer at the moment at £1.99. So when going to the tills, they had these advertised at half price. So in theory I got them for 99p, although the checkout didn't quite agree, saying that they were already half price at £1.99 when they were originally £3.99 on sale at £1.99. So after a bit of an argument, I got 10 bags of these that were all split. But there might be a bit less for £1 on allotment. What can you go wrong? Lovely place to sit. But why it's warm. I'll now take you to the Randomers tomato polytunnel. So we're now inside the random green Randomers tomato tunnel. These, as mentioned before, had come out of a skip at the garden centre. They were a giveaway that never really got given away. So I've took them, put them in the cold frame, put them in the soil, dug a big hole and then watered them in the hole. And they've, within a week, they've started to flower. Tried to get some storage, got so many pots, so I've tried to have some storage and try and have a tidy. And on the other side, these went in yesterday. They're looking really good now. It'll be interesting, because I have no idea what types they are, so it'd be interesting to see what we've got. I was originally going to wind the twine from the top down to the tomatoes and wrap them around, but watching a few videos yesterday, people tend to use clips, so I've just been on Amazon, ordered 100 clips for £1.97, so I may give that a try, because I do feel by winding it you may strangle the stem if it's done too tight. What's your thoughts? What do you do? These are the Gardener's Delight tomatoes, grown from home, and I put a reservoir down the side here with a small hole at the bottom, and this pot that they're in now is a bottomless pot, so the roots go straight down. They've had water from the top for about a week, may continue for a few more, and also watering down the bottom down to the reservoir, and the same with this one. The string I've attached to this plank, Gardener's Delight, and the same with this one, and I will be putting more marigolds along as I'm growing some at home. What is quite random though, in this soil there is loads of tomatoes coming up. This bed has never been used, was never even here, so it's a bit random where all these tomatoes are coming from. So I've left them in there, and I should grow them up and see what they are. On the right hand side here we've got half a barrel with some sharp sand and some sifted compost. Nothing special on the compost, just sifted. I watched Terry, Robotic Gardener's way of doing parsnips, and I've kind of done a rushed about way of doing it. So in this pot there was 4 bags of Builder's sharp sand, which cost £1.95 at B&Q, and then just added the compost into the holes, made bigger with a dabber evidence on the floor.